All right. And we are live. Happy FriYAY!
We are live.
We are live. The last Friday, or FriYAY, before fall. I believe fall drops autumn for those of you in Europe because you're cooler than we are in America where we're so guttural.
Literally.
Next week. It's like next Tuesday or Monday or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the weather here is definitely feeling fallish. It was in the 40s this morning. I had to put on my long pants instead of shorts like I usually live in for most of summer. What's going on in the world of 10B, Mr. Chris?
A lot of pre-orders coming in. A lot. I received the Wilco. I've literally got the Wilco because we was discussing what we were going to do tonight, and I just decided to do a Discog shuffle. So I got the Wilco. I got the new Sex Pistols with me. Actually, that came up as well. Buckingham and Nix is literally coming over the ocean as we speak again.
Hey, guess what I did with Buckingham Nix? I streamed it and decided that, you know what? I could live with just streaming this, and I canceled my Buckingham Nix. I was just like, you know what? I have so many freaking records coming in this month. I mean, I just did a video of part 1. Literally since yesterday and today, 6 more things showed up. I'm like, I'm going crazy. I'm out of control. I need help.
Yeah, me too, mate. This is getting insane. It's
I'm sure the world is having that problem too. All right, let's see if we got some comments going here. It's Rob Walker of all people. Rob Walker, hey, what's going on, man?
Mr. Walker.
I love, if you've watched Rob Walker's Cube presentations, I freaking love those because it's like, look at this, and I'm just drooling watching him pull these things out. I'm like, oh my god, that Smith 12-inch, I want it. No, but we love Rob Walker. He's awesome. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is not only this plethora of crap that keeps coming into the mail.
Cheers, Rich.
Oh, there's that too. I'm going to tears my water. How about that? Madri, your favorite. For those in the chat, I gave him shit for getting Madri. So it's like, don't they have anything else? And he was like, no. Whatever, dude. Curtis, what's up, man?
Curtis.
Happy Friday to you. Rob Walker is back from the pub. Somebody recognized you from YouTube. I have not had that happen yet, but one of my neighbors who lives like 2 blocks from me used to work at my school, and he sent me a message through Facebook, and he goes, I saw your vlog and wondered if you wanted to come look at some records that I have. I'm like, you think? I haven't heard back from him yet, but hopefully I will. Yeah, I have not been recognized in public yet.
I have.
Oh. Sorry. Cough, cough, cough. No more comments. Okay.
Yeah, so I have been recognized once.
You have? Where? Tell me about it.
I was in Tembe in Dale's record shop, and a guy comes at me, goes, and he keeps staring at me, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I went, are you okay? Am I dealing with an imbecile here? And he went, you got that channel on YouTube, haven't you? I was like, The Vinyl Man? He was like, yeah, that's the one. He said, I did watch it. I said, oh, you subscribed? He went, no. I went,
subscribe.
What do you want me to say? And then I explained to him I do the record shop videos, and he was like, oh, yeah, I love that. I'm subscribed to that. Well done. What do you want to say?
Awesome. I would have been, if you don't subscribe, I will not give you my autograph.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Rob Walker said it was hilarious. This random guy came up and said, you're Rob Walker, you know Mazzy.
No, Rob, what you should have said to him was, no, Mazzy knows me.
Right. Let's get this straight. I mean, especially if he came up to you up in the north and it's like, hey, No, he was on my turf. He knows me. All right. I want to show a few things. Some of this I have not even opened yet. So it's like a sort of
mate, unboxing. Here we go.
an unboxing. Let me preface the unboxing before we unbox.
Okay.
No thanks to Sam St. John, who I have sent an invite to pop up on here, and I haven't seen if he's responded. I have some messages in Instagram. Hang on a second. Sam is on his way to his parents. So Sam will not be here. I asked Emma if she could. She liked it. She might show up. Who knows? We'll find out. Back to my screen. Hopefully I don't turn it off. I have done that where I was like chatting with somebody and turned the live stream off. I was like, shit. What was I talking about?
Unboxing.
Oh, Sam. This is Sam St. John's fault because he got me looking into whatnot auctions. Are you familiar with whatnot auctions?
Yeah, I am, and I know the story.
Okay, I don't know if they do them in the UK, but the US whatnot site on a smartphone is fucking mental. They have auctions that literally these auctions last like 5 seconds, and it's next thing. I was like, how they keep up with it, I have no freaking clue. But some records will start at $10, some start at $5, some start at $1, and then they roll the auction in. Yeah. Let's just say it gets you in trouble.
I can imagine.
Rob Walker goes, my mate's thinking, what the fuck?
I bet, Rob.
I bet they were.
Have you just on a quick one? You said about whatnot. Have you seen the new update for eBay?
What about?
So they're doing live, like whatnot are doing. They're doing live videos and selling stuff.
Interesting. Well, not interesting because I don't want to get involved. I love eBay. Here's the thing. I've been on eBay for so long. I'm like one of the first generation of eBay types. Yeah. I think I've been on eBay for well over, let's say, 25 years. I think when eBay was in its baby stages, I was on it. And I loved it. I found that's how I got a lot of my Gary Newman crap. And but eBay has become a beast, particularly in terms of international auctions are just mental. And shipping. We fight the battle with shipping. All right. Anyway, I have a fragile. Fragile. It must be Italian. I'm kidding. Handle with care. Thank you. Very nice box. I knew this was coming today, but I didn't know exactly when, and it was sitting on my doorstep when I got home. So,
Rich, make yourself big.
It's packed like a pizza. It's really cool.
Rich, make yourself big.
What?
Make yourself big.
Oh, make myself big? All right, hang on.
So we can see.
You know this is not going to work well, right?
Hey!
I remembered.
Well done.
The one next to the one that I was on. Got it. All right. Sealed records, boys and girls. So you can even get them out of here. Record number 1 is REM's Reveal.
That is my favorite REM album because it's got Imitation of Life on it.
Imitation of Life is on this. I had this on CD, but I was like, ooh, it's on vinyl. And I bid, and I got this for like, $10. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So REM's Reveal. Yeah, what else is on here? Imitation of Life, All the Way to Reno, and I'll Take the Rain.
All the Way to Reno. I was trying to think then. I knew it said Reno in it, but I couldn't think of the name. Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 1.
Is it colored or black vinyl?
So many questions.
Sorry, mate.
It says, of course, it's written in microfont. 180 gram vinyl.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it. Should we just open it and find out? I'm one of those people. I've opened records for so long that I can do it with my hands and not get paper cuts and crap. So we have black vinyl.
That's still cool, though.
No, it is pretty cool. I like it. I like the label. Very cool. Lyrics. Yep, lyric sheet, plain white inner. That's fine. Okay, that's number one. Guess what I'm doing this weekend?
Yeah, I feel another video coming on.
No, this will be part of the part two from the part one.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see how many records I end up having to put in the part two. It may be longer than the part one, and I thought that was long. All right, record number two is jazz related.
Okay.
Grant Green. Grant Green, what is this called? Idle Moments. It is a Blue Note reissue. I own no Grant Green albums, and I saw this and I was like, you know what? I've always wanted a Grant Green album. What the heck? Bid. I win. So what I like about these whatnot auctions is that they're not stupidly expensive and they have like low shipping and they bundle shipping. You know, domestic shipping in the United States for media is like $5 something, so it costs next to nothing.
Yeah.
Now I got to open this. It's the fun part. Okay, and I said, I've never gotten myself a paper cut yet. Color vinyl?
Yes. I thought they might be on blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue Note on blue. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been loving a lot of the Blue Note reissues, like the classic ones because they're not terribly expensive.
Yeah.
And but anything beyond that, like the one steps and all that crap, I'm not doing the audio files. And this is like, I think this was under $10. It might have been $9. Okay. I'll get that. I don't know anything about this album at all. Nothing. Other than the glare is crazy because it's in its shrink. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. This last one I was quite happy to get because it's one of those original jazz classics, OJCs as they call them. Whoa, those are really nice pressings. This record weighs a ton. It is Dave Brubeck. Jazz at Oberlin. I believe this might be a live one. I don't know. I just saw Dave Brubeck and I'm like, you know what? I love Dave Brubeck. Number of those, and I'm like, yes, please. So, any bets on if this is on colored vinyl? I don't think so.
I don't think it will be with him.
They're too classy to do an OJC on colored vinyl. Yeah. It's on splatter jazz. Woohoo!
Splatter jazz.
Check this out, the very spiffy rice papered sleeve, and of course it is on black. I will probably spin this one first because given the day I've had, I need
chill,
something to calm me down. It's been a nutty day. All right, but look at the size of the box they sent that in for 3 records. I'm impressed. So all of that was about $30 total.
Wow. Or maybe I should get on this whatnot thing.
I'll send you a referral link. You might.
Do you get paid
a little bit to get to Wales, but
yeah.
This box over there. I will keep that box in case I have to send anybody anything because you never know. And then we'll talk about round 2 in a minute. You got anything new in Vinylville over there?
Yeah. Do you want to go punk or do you want to go? Do you want to go punk?
I'll go punk. Why not? I know what it is. I knew it.
Yeah, had to pull the trigger on this one. I haven't got any Sex Pistols.
I had Sex Pistols on CD, but I didn't have it on vinyl until they did a picture disc RSD of that. So now I have it.
I'll show you the inside. So it's got comes obviously because this is from Rhino. Comes with a OB strip.
Cool.
They match the color up as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is 3,619 out of 5,000.
Not
There
bad.
you go. Yeah. Should we see the inside? Do you want to see the inside?
Sure.
Of course you do.
Oh, it's a gatefold? Cool. Even better. Yeah, I don't think even the OGs were a gatefold. I could be wrong, but
Let me see if there's anything else. Yes, there is. You know, this is going to take me about 10 minutes to put back together, right?
hey, I had to open sealed vinyl. Chill out.
So,
that's neat.
Comes with this master tapes.
So it's just like Yak Yak and Words.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the tape masters. I get it. Yeah.
And then
literature and pictures.
What I love about Rhino, obviously, I love the pressing, and I've got a speaker that works really well with good pressings. And is the presentation. The presentation is everything to me, because let's be honest, Rich, you're gonna put the record on. Oh, I don't know if this is just me. Put the record on, and I open up the album itself, and I do some reading while I'm listening to the album being made.
For sure.
I think that goes back to when I was a kid, though, and I used to love doing it in my grandparents' house. Kind of, well, what's this? You know, how did they come up with this? Because I think we did it on my channel, didn't we? We done what did we name it now? Life in Records or something? Was it
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, to be honest. That's probably the best live stream I've done. That was for the theme itself. I thought it was really good. And then it comes on the inner sleeves from Rhino, really good as well.
Yeah, they have detail, and it's a quality piece of vinyl. It's not just a bunch of paper thrown into a cardboard box and shrink wrapped and sent out to the world.
And it smells like a warehouse.
It smells like vinyl. Oh.
Yeah, so
yeah, Rhino, for me, Rhino have always done a quality product, even when they were just doing CDs. Because I remember Rhino CDs would be like all the rage. It's like, oh, it's coming out on Rhino. They're such a good label or production, division. And a couple of my Sugar albums came out as Rhino editions. So I was like, oh my god, so happy.
So there's that one. And one I've been waiting for fucking months.
The one that was floating on a raft.
Oh, mate, how long has it been floating on a raft for? It's been ridiculous. I ordered this like 2-3 months ago, and it's Wilco AM.
I have actually never heard that album.
It's really good, actually. So Alex from Being on Vinyl got me into Wilco because he showed this on one of his recent pickup videos months and months and months ago. And I was like, who the hell is this? I've seen people in the vinyl community talking about Wilco, and I'm like, who the fuck is this Wilco? Because the only Wilco song I knew was with Billy Bragg. And it was just, I was like, okay, I know that song. So then I went on streaming, and I streamed this album, and I was like, this is amazing. So I decided to pick this one up.
Wilco is one of those bands that I mix up with a bunch of other bands that start with W. So if I had to tell you the difference between Weezer, Ween, and Wilco, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so it's quite dark, the track listings on this. Then you got the inside.
I'm going to embiggen this so I could see it better. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. And then obviously this came with another one. Same kind of deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like a master tape.
Yeah. And then you
I like
got
when you do that. Some Newmans that do that too.
the story behind the album itself.
Literature.
Yeah.
I love how Ben Rankins calls it literature, photos.
So this is 4,812 out of 5,000.
Ooh, a later one. Cool. That would be nice if you had like 4,999.
Yeah, I'd love to have the last one, just the last ever one they did.
Or 5,000 out of 5,000. That'd be cool too.
Yes, so nobody's heard of Wilco. Go and check them out. Really, really good band. Really into them at the moment. So we'll see what else Rhino releases from Wilco. So we'll go from there. But presentation-wise, like I said, amazing.
Okay, anything else? Or do I?
Recent pickups, I think we've pretty much covered on recent pickups. I got Buckingham and Nick's, like I said, on its way. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I have more stuff coming. I have a delivery coming Monday.
Yeah.
And the Biffy Clyro thing doesn't drop here, I told you, next week. And they say it will ship on or before the release date. I'm like, please just make it before. I want it sooner than later. Streaming is fine. I can stream it until it shows up, but still, I have the deluxe edition and it's signed. It looks really cool and I want to see it. So anyway, all right. Enlarging me. Ooh, getting the sliding thing down. Cool.
It's going to take me 10 minutes to put these away, so you crack on.
Got it. I have a couple of eBay vendors that sell a lot of records out of the Alliance distribution warehouses in Kentucky somewhere. Anyway, and I have been able to find some really, really interesting and unusual things. Oftentimes be like, things that I could get on Bandcamp, but I would have to have shipped from the United Kingdom and it would cost a small fortune to get them. And one of them was this album. And it's a band called Blue Boy. Blue Boy are kind of they're kind of a almost artsy, lo-fi Britpop. They're early mid 90s, I believe they were kind of in vogue on a label called Sarah. And Sarah Records has kind of a legacy behind it. Is they did 100 releases numbered 1 through 100 and then they closed shop.
Right.
So and I think they were mostly a singles label that cranked out just singles and not a whole lot of albums. This is a compilation of every single and B-side that Blue Boy ever did. So quite cool. And there they are, looking all, 80s pop. They're an interesting band because, like, just reading a little bit about them, I need to read more before I formally present this. It started out like as a trio, became 4 or 5. There at one point there were 6 people in this band. They had violins and cellos, and their production is quite lush. And put it kind of down like the lusher side of like Roxy Music, Brian Ferry type thing. Background music or Sunday morning music. This would be definitely a spin. What I loved about playing this was that they put the A-side and B-side next to each other. And to my ears, the B-sides were as strong as the A-sides. So I was totally sold on it. So yeah, Blue Boy. Was it cheap? No, not really, but
how much? Go on.
Okay, this is what this place does. It's if you buy three or more items, you get 20% off. And I use that as my kind of like, okay, that to buy it straight out was like just a little over $40 US with free shipping. That helps. But then take 20% off that. So this was like $32 for a double album that I'm not going to find at Twist and Shout downtown Denver. Sure, why not? I'll take a chance on that one. That was good. This next one I was really really happy about because it was a Record Store Day issue in England, but not in America. And quick story behind this one is I had this record, I had the OG of this record in that pile right over there, right A, where about where my finger is.
Yeah.
And I was going through vinyl, looking at things I could turn in, and I was just like, oh, I don't need this on vinyl because I had on CD. Put it in the pile of things to trade, and off it went. So I didn't have this album. Then I went in my CDs and realized I don't have it on CD. Oh shit. And I really like this album. So it's Adam and Ian's
Oh, wow.
Prince Charming album, which came out like last year or the year before on Record Store Day, and it didn't come. This was not in the United States at all. And I love this album. I played this to death when I bought this back when it first came out. I loved Adam Ant and everything. So very cool gatefold. I don't know if the OG was a gatefold. Mine certainly wasn't. And I have lost Chris. It says device not connected. They have disappeared. Well, we'll wait and see. Oh, there he comes. He ran away.
I see.
The internet had a burp or something. Yeah. Anyway, I actually think the track listing on this, there must have been differences between the track listing on this and the one that I had. Because it seems to me that side A was what is on side B of this. And so I'm pretty sure it started off with Stand and Deliver, which is on the lead track off the B side of this. Go figure. And then there's actually one song I was like, I've never heard this before. So I was very happy to get this. And this was under 30-ish. So I was quite pleased. Because, I tried looking for this after Record Store Day, and it was sold out everywhere.
So what Record Store Day would that been then, Rich?
Yeah.
Which one? Was that like 2020 Record Store Day?
This one? Let me look. It doesn't have a year on it, unless it's on the back. This says, no, it was not that late. That's a 2004. I want to say this was only a couple of years ago. This was like 2023 Record Store Day for the UK. And that still always frustrates me. The British RSD list, to me, is always 1,000 times better. But, all right. Simon asked a question. Yes, I do have Dirk Word's White Socks. Let me show you this because it's a appallingly bad cover. And where is it? Or do I have it? Oh, no, I don't. I lied. All right. It's Dirk Wears White Socks, the US version. I find the cover art to be, it's on the same par with what Kings of the Wild Frontiers cover art is, because it looks like it's a video clip taken on a TV screen, but I think it's awful compared to the original one where it's like, someone there's like a street lamp and it's just someone standing there. It's really much cooler than this. But yes, I do have.
Do you think they took that off a cassette photo or something?
What?
Do you think they took that photo off a cassette photo and put it onto a vinyl? Do you think that was going to happen there?
Okay, and you'll never guess what I just saw when I was pulling that out. My Bryan Adams was like not filed in the right spot. So I do have my US pressing of this. So I'm going to compare that later. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3. Now, those of you who saw the video I did the other day where it was like, here's all my new stuff. And one of it One of them was Feeder's Comfort and Sound reissue on turquoise. I ordered the double CD version because of all of the B-sides.
Yeah, there you go.
That are on disc 2, some of which I have because I have a vinyl triple album of Feeder, which is nothing but like all of their B-sides, but I don't think some of these are on there. So I was like, yes, please. Yeah, I've used these CDs before. There's not colored CDs. But the artwork in this is really cool. I read something about them looking for an artist to do their cover art, and they came across the artist that did this and that. And is there any more? Nope, just pictures of them two. Grant Nicholas and Taka Hirose.
Feeder are always good at doing album artwork, I always find. Pretty much every album they do is pretty impressive.
I agree. And you have to look at it like 2 or 3 times to figure out what's going on. Like Echo Park, it's like, what is this? Is this in the desert? Is it? What is this? Yeah. Pushing the Senses, I think, was designed by this artist that did this.
What album was it? It came out as a B-side first. Just a Day. What album is that off? Is that off their first album or the second one? Just a Day.
Their first, Just a Day. I believe it is on their first, or is it on? Ooh, I got to think about that one. It's not on Polythene. It must be on Echo Park. I can't remember. And I don't have it here. It's like way over in the other room for me to go grab it. Or you could Google that.
I'm looking. Hang on 2 seconds. I'm looking. Yeah.
I'll get us back to normal.
It's coming. It's just coming up as an EP, so it's off.
Okay, and I have that a CD single.
Yeah, it was massive. That when that song came out on Kerrang TV in the 2000s. Wow.
Yeah, here, nothing. The only Feeder song I think I've ever heard on the radio back in the day, it was like when just after Polythene came out, I saw the video for High or heard the song on the radio and went, wow, that's a really cool song. And that's how I ended up, getting Polythene, then Echo Park, and I just kind of whizzed through. I was buying like most of their albums after what's the Yesterday and Today or something like that.
Yeah.
It's called that one. After that, I was buying them all as they were coming out, and they were easy to get because I could go to Amazon UK and I'd have it in a week. Now I'm just
looking here, Rich, and like Echo Park has obviously got Buck Rogers on it, 7 Days in the Sun, Turn, Standing on the Edge. We can't rewind, but there's no Just a Day, which makes me think that got released
Just a Day was
as a single.
It could have been. I know it's on that singles greatest hits album. I know it's on there,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could well be. Maybe they were one of those bands that we're just going to put this on the single. We'll not put it on the album.
Because what happened there, I'll tell you a little backstory. So on Feeder's website, on their mailing, they asked people to send in their
hang on, Simon. He doesn't have the greatest hits. I have the greatest hits. So
it was either on their mailing list or on their website, and they told people to send videos in of this B-side, Just a Day, that they had recorded. And they took clips out of each fan playing it and dancing around, and they made that into the music video of their fans actually.
Yes, I've seen that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah, I mean, some of their albums, they've had 6 or 7 singles off of. I know Pushing the Senses had several singles off of it. And that was Pushing the Senses was where I was like, oh, Feeder is becoming more mellow. and I wasn't sure about it. And then they just kind of vacillate like this. They started out kind of rocky, and then they mellowed out, and then they got rocky, and just like then they did that record from last year, Black Red. Oh my god, I love that album. 2 records of yeah, it's mine. It's mine. Just saying.
Richard's the feeder guy on YouTube. He's the feeder guy.
Okay, 2 things I want to do. I want to do a feeder deep dive showing my entire feeder collection. I think that video would be at least a half an hour just to show all the CDs, all the CD singles, all the 7 inches, albums, everything. It would take me that long. And then, we're talking our plan for the live stream that we're doing Sunday. There will be a feeder album involved. Just saying.
We should do a battle of the bands, Rich.
Feeder
versus the Stereophonics.
Oh, that could be fun.
There's a live stream for next Friday.
No, yeah, really. For my money, I know who would win.
Yeah.
I have a fuckload of feeder stuff. The other band I have way too much stuff is Biffy Clyro. I have every Biffy Clyro album, almost every CD single, and just about every 7-inch single. So yeah. It's a wonder I have any money at all the shit I've bought in my life.
So you were talking about Record Store Day. So do you want me to show off some Record Store Day stuff that I picked?
Sure.
Did the Discogs shuffle?
Let me embiggen you.
Embiggen you.
Embiggen. It's
okay.
a word. I love that word. Embiggen.
So people know I am the king of greatest hits here. But I had to pick this one. It's the Ramones.
Good one. I wish I wanted that so bad.
This is the Record Store Day one. This came on red vinyl. So I was actually listening to this. Today. It's a really good album, actually. If anybody wants to get it,
didn't do a whole lot of bad albums.
No. And I tell you what, for an album that's only got 1 disc, right? Look how many tracks are on here.
Yeah. Ramones were the king of the 1.5-minute songs.
Yeah.
I think 2 minutes was a long song for them.
So this was Record Store Day 2024. Yeah, this was last year's Record Store Day. But is there anything inside? Oh, there is. Okay. Hang on.
I'm pretty sure we got that one too, but it sold out. Like if a store had 5 copies, they were gone by the time I got in the door. That's cool.
So, yeah. And it came with a paper sleeve, but I always buy mine off Amazon, so I can just... This is going to come out completely wrong. I just like to slip it in the back.
Let me fix my chair so I'm not hurting my back. I usually have a pillow back here, but I forgot it.
Yeah, so that was my first one. That was the Ramones.
Now talk about a band that has a really cool logo. That Circle Ramones logo. Iconic.
So this got released celebrating Ramones' 50th anniversary.
Cool. Speaking of anniversaries, guess how long Biffy Clyro have been around?
Oh, okay. So we're going. Oh, they may be.
They're celebrating a big one this year.
Is it 30 years? No. Is it?
It is 30.
Is it 30?
So this is their 30th. They started in 95. Yeah. And they had a different name, and then they kind of did some finagling. I don't think they actually released anything until like 1997, 98. But yeah.
And then the other one I picked up, that's obviously in here, is Liam Gallagher's Acoustic Sessions. This was a Record Store Day release. Silver and blue vinyl. Includes acoustic versions, Cast No Shadows, Stand By Me, and Once. So this came... Oh, I love my coloured vinyl.
Oh, that is nice. I like that one.
So, Castle Shadow. Now that I found you, all right now. Sad song. Stand by me. Once Meadow and once Demo. So
very nice.
So
I never saw that one, so I'm guessing that one probably didn't make it across the pond either.
I spoke to Rob from Northern Revolutions about this one, and he was like, he couldn't. Not yet. So he couldn't find to start with, but then he went back to the record shop. Somebody must have returned it or something, and he picked this one up because I couldn't get Oasis box set on colored vinyl. But I did pick it up on black vinyl after, because I know Rich from the record shop. It should have cost me £90, and I think it cost me £50. So you just pretty much,
you like bargain.
Because I do his videos, he's like, yeah, you can have 50. He was like, you need to have this because it's just going to keep going up.
Otherwise, you'll cry.
Well, you get home, and you think, oh, I should have fucking done that. But,
well, yeah. that's usually my thing. It's like, especially with record store day, not being able to find something you're after, it just gets in your head and sits. You're like, God, I want to find that. How can I find that? Where can I find it online? Can I find it on eBay? Can I find it on Discogs? And you're just like sourcing stuff, and it will drive you crazy. But it will. If Rob Walker is still on, I know he likes Bombay Bicycle Club, and my favorite Bombay Bicycle Club album is their acoustic album, which reminded me of that Liam Gallagher. And it's like wondering if Rob Walker has heard that acoustic album, because I think it's fantastic. Just saying.
I got one more.
Oh, go for it.
And this is my favorite record store day pickup of all time.
Sweet.
It's The Killers and Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, and I remember that was pricey and only has like 3 songs on it.
Yeah, this cost me about £30.
Yes,
so
I agree with you, Simon. Flaws is that album. It's so good.
So it's absolutely, it's just brilliant. I just absolutely love it. I just wish they'd made an album together. This was just on black vinyl. So,
but still, at least it's documented. It's on vinyl, and fans can have it. But yeah, so otherwise it would have got bootlegged left and right.
Oh yeah, A side you got Badlands and Dustland, and then on the B side you've got Born to Run, which is pretty phenomenal. I gotta be honest. I wonder if David Atkinson got that to him because he loves Bruce Springsteen, doesn't he? So
good question to ask him.
Yeah,
hey, David Atkinson, did you get that?
I'll text him later, see what he says.
Yeah, send him a WhatsApp message. Yeah. Yo, David, what's up, dude?
What's happening?
What's happening? 2 a.m. Are you asleep? I was. Not anymore.
Yeah, so that's my record store day.
We like
pickups.
Doesn't suck. Indeed.
So,
yeah, that was a good one. I did not get that one. I'm not that diehard. I'm still on the fence about getting that. Not the box set one that just came out, but even the 2 LP version.
Yeah,
I would be fine with that on CD because it's like $12. I could do for as often as I would play it.
Did you? I know I sent you a message, but so Record Store Day is being leaked a bit, and the first one that's been leaked is Disturbed's album 10,000 Fists. 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. Make you big. Hang on. Here we go. Disturbed, anyone? Gold vinyl, double gold vinyl. I'm guessing $49.99 here in the States.
There's no prices.
$59.99.
So this
but I love their price list. Is so arbitrary. It's not even funny.
It's all over the place.
No one follows it. People are, oh, whoa, we could mark that up by $10 and make more money on it. And they sell stuff.
Well, I sent this to the guy to the record shop, and Rich, and he was like, "How the hell have you got that? I haven't even got the list." I was like, "Well, it got leaked, so we'll see."
Oh, I'm not eagerly awaiting. I always await that list with great trepidation because I hope when I open it, I scroll down at least 2 pages before I find something I want, which is what has happened lately. This last record store day was too good. It had a lot of good stuff, and I spent way too much money.
I'm hoping for a Bruce record store day. To be honest, I'm hoping. I think he'd be a good ambassador for record store day. And we've had Taylor Swift, and we've had a few others. But yeah, I always end up spending too much. You know, it's like, Rich. You go in there, and you go in with what you want to get, or kind of the list, and you end up buying stuff, and you get home, you go, why have I just spent £300 on record store day, and I only wanted 2 albums? what's all this? How did this happen?
Yeah, what are these 5 albums, and why did I buy this and that?
And I usually send a message to you, like, what have I done?
I think it's why I have like 4 or 5 record store day Ramones live albums that pretty much to me all sound the same, but they're cool.
If I come across the Ramones greatest hits on that red vinyl, I'll send it out to you, because he's had a few in since.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll keep my eye out, and if there's anything you need for record store day that's not going to be in America, just let me know, and we can do an exchange.
Ramones greatest hits would be like, that Ramones greatest hits, I would be done with Ramones. I would be like, I don't need any more freaking Ramones. That would do me well. So Rob Walker bought 4 records today, 89 quid.
I'm assuming is it used, Rob? Because
not necessarily. That's not too bad. 20 pounds a pop. Depends on what they are. I'm sure he'll do a video. I know Rob well enough. He'll do a video. Then they weren't car boot sales. Not for 89 quid for 4. That's retail.
Yes, that's all I've
not charity finds. But yeah, that's all the records I have. I got those, and I'm just like, I don't know if I just had like a mental breakdown and just bought everything. I was just like, oh, I'll get that. I'll get that. I'll get that. I'll get that. But that's kind of what's happened this month. I knew I had a lot of pre-orders, and I said I wasn't going to buy other stuff. Then I go to my local shop down the street. Hey, we're putting all these records on sale. Do you want first crack? And I'm like, oh no.
So they may as well just get the fishing rod out and just put the hook in your mouth and just reel you in.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what happened too. Because that was 100% impulse buying, and it set me back $130.
Yeah.
But they were good albums. That Black Box Reporter. Oh my God, I'm so glad I got that. And it was like 20. I'll pay that. Rob is clarifying 3 new releases and rare bargain bins used for 20. Okay. That's fair. Record fair on Sunday.
Are you going?
It's not Leeds, is it?
I thought Leeds was October.
Leeds does one every freaking month. How the hell they do one every freaking month, I don't know. But Leeds Record Fair, yeah. And a lot of those guys go to that every month. And I found this and I found that. And I'm like, I hate you all. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Stockport.
Oh, he's Clarence in Stockport. Okay. Yeah, a little closer to home for you. Got it.
I've stopped going to record fairs.
I was just about to say that. We're having one here in 2 weeks. And I have zero desire to go.
Now we do one in Wales. It's called Record Fairs Wales, and they go around Wales, and I think they do Bristol as well. But it's the same dealers with the same shit on overpriced records, and
the prices went up.
there doesn't seem to be any used records. It's all new stuff, so you can't even find a bargain. Like they had the band Passenger, one of their albums that I quite liked it, but they wanted £40, mate. And then you go on Amazon and you can pick it up for like 25 quid, and I'm just like,
but it's here, it's now. You can take it home with you right now for 40 quid.
Yeah, but I can have it delivered to my door tomorrow.
Den Bosch.
Oh, Den Bosch, yeah, but that's come around really quick. That has come around really quick.
I think if I walked into Den Bosch, I would just fall on the floor and start sobbing. I would be like, I don't know where to start. Like,
Rob,
you go there with a plan. There's no way.
Rob, are you going with David Atkinson and Gav again this year? Because I remember last year, David picked them up and took the car. Yeah, it was a good video.
Fun video and fun. I think he posted some stuff on Instagram or something, but it was fun. It was fun to watch their little exploits, if you will. And I love the dual. Actually, it was like a triad of points of view, because Gab Axman was doing one, and David was doing one, and Rob was. I was like, oh no, he says he's going by himself. You know what? That might be a move. That you can take your time, look here, look there. You've done a lot of bargains, if I remember right, Rob. It's like, dealers that were, selling stuff for €5, and I'm like,
yeah, I think, I think most of these places you've got to be lucky though.
Yeah, Simon wants to know if Mazzy's going, and Rob's beating up some people. There you go. A VC meetup, or not even VC. Who knows? Yeah, Den Bosch would be a cool trip. It would be expensive for me. Just getting there would be a lot of money. But
it'd probably be easier for you to travel to the UK and then go from the UK to drive.
No Mazzy. I don't know if Mazzy's ever been to Den Bosch. Followed him for a while now, and he just talked. Well, yeah, too busy arguing with the waxed, but we won't go there. God, that stop! It's exhausting to watch. Oh, Stunty, okay, yeah, 6-inch pianist. Yep.
I always pronounce his channel name wrong.
Yeah, I know how you pronounce that. Shame on you. Job mind out of the gutter, boy. Nazzy hasn't been. Yeah. Well, it's a hike, especially from LA. I mean, no, he's in Seattle now, but still, that's a hike.
I think Mazzy and that came over. Was it last year before? And Rob met up with him. They were in London. They done a London trip.
That was last fall.
Was it London or Liverpool? It might have been Liverpool, because I think it was that they done the beat. I don't know. Rob, you tell me, because you were there. Was it London or Liverpool? But
that was London, because they went to Abbey Road Studios.
Right. Okay.
So, oh dear, yeah, this is scary. Oh, he's clarifying. First of all, it's London.
Okay.
And Den Bosch, 600 dealers. That's insane. That's like an airplane hangar and then some.
Okay. I need to ask this question. I've probably asked him this question before. So, Rob, how in your head do you kind of look at the room and go, okay, there's 600 freaking dealers here. I've got my budget. I've got my kind of list of what I need. How do you work out in your head where to go first, and kind of how do you do it? Because it'd be mind blowing to me.
mind-blowing to me. Now, I have a direct correlation to this because Denver is host to the Great American
Okay.
Brew, the Brewfest,
Yeah.
GABF. Going to GABF, it's similar to Den Bosch in that there are breweries from
Yeah.
every walk of life and then some, and they have a table and maybe 4 different beers, and we're talking 800 different, from
Okay.
every state and then some, and
Yeah.
they're set up. And you walk in and you're like, where do you start? And some years they set it up alphabetically. Some years they set it up by style, which is what I like.
Yeah.
Stuff. Other years they've done it different, but that's what I would think. If I were going to Den Bosch, it would be like, I'm looking for likely vendors who would have my interest area. That's
Okay.
all you can do. Because if you're going to go up and down every aisle with every table, you're never going to get your head would explode. But hang
I'll
on, Rob.
send him. Do you want me to send him the link? Do you want me
Yes.
to send the link? Yeah. Yeah, Rob, I've just sent it to you on Instagram.
I have a link to you, so that Chris will send it to you, and we'll get you up here, Mr. Walker. Momentito, por favor.
Yeah, so Sunday should be a good live stream. Looking forward to that one. What a lineup we've got for that one, mate.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, while I'm at it, this is the very dilapidated old copy of my U.S. Prince Charming that I didn't think I had, and I do, on Epic rather than CBS.
Yeah.
And this is Worn to Hell, and I thought I didn't have it anymore, but it was hiding behind Brian Adams. How rude. I had it misfiled.
Okay. Rob, I've sent you the link on Instagram, mate. Have a look.
Thank you. I need a water break. But yeah, so, I mean, going to something where the choice is ridiculous, it would be also like going to Oktoberfest in Munich. What do you do? How do you start? And it's just crazy. One Rob Walker reporting for duty. Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you doing? All right. Yeah.
Doing well. How do you approach Den Bosch without
How are you
screaming?
going to do, mate? Seriously.
Funny, isn't it? Because when you first walk in, obviously when I go again, it'll be different because I know what to expect, don't I? So, but when you walk in, you just got to sort of get your bearings a little bit because we're used to going in our own local record shops, aren't we? Or if you go to a record fair,
Right.
so if you, like I'll go to Stockport on Sunday, and there's like 20 dealers, and I know half of the dealers to chat to, and the other half I know to say hi because I've been going for like 6-7 years. Whereas when you go to Den Bosch, so there's two big hangars there. When I say 600 dealers, you're probably a bit conservative. There's probably more than that. But I'm hoping I want to do more filming when I go.
Right.
Because when I went last time, I did about a 4-minute video, then about a 10-minute video. Just walking around, and people really have viewed them videos quite a lot. So I'll probably do at least 2 videos that are about half an hour. Because if you're not going to the fair, they're good to watch, aren't they? Just walking around and stopping a little bit, just to give people a little bit of an idea of the scale of it, really.
Exactly. I had no idea how big it was. I was like, Den Bosch, what's this? And the footage was just mind-blowing. I can't imagine it in person.
Rob, you need to get one of those body cams, mate. So you can have people coming up to you and going, "Are you Rob Walker?"
Today, because like tonight, I've been out with because me and my mate we go to the football together. So and we're going up to Scott. So we go to Oldham games together, but I want to go to every year now. I said to my mate, I said, well, I want to go to a game abroad.
Yeah.
Every year we're going to pick a game. So we're going to go to Bruges in is it February or March or February? I can't remember. We've been talking tonight because we're going to go to Belgium on the Saturday morning, and we're going to come back on the Monday night.
Right.
So we're going to go to at least one football game, maybe two. But I'm going to go record shopping as well.
Yeah.
That's part of because there's some, yeah. So there's some good, even if we might even go to a game in Belgium and then on the Sunday go to Amsterdam and go to a game in Holland. But I'll be going back to Den Bosch it's April the 11th next year. So I'll be going back. So if I go to Belgium in March and then about a month later, I'll be going to. Yeah, but you've got to be done on it. So, but it was funny because it's quite a nice evening here, quite mild. So we were sat outside the pub. It's quite a nice pub, quite a big pub. And we were sat boozing, and then,
Of course,
it got to about 9:45 because I'm working tomorrow. So I said, "Oh, we'll go." So my mate went in the pub, and I picked up the glasses. He went for a piss, and I picked up the glasses, to take him inside because we had a few glasses. And as I went inside, these two guys are coming towards me, and this guy went, "It's Rob Walker," and I'm like, "Fuck!" So I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, did I used to work with you? Because I thought, are you either someone I used to work with, someone I played football with? So you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting someone to say, "You know Rachel's ghost," which is what. And he said, this guy said, "Oh, I lurk, I don't comment." He said, "But I watched you and Mazzy." So then he said, "Do you go to?" He said, "The charity shop that I go to when you show stuff from the charity shop." Says, yeah. So he said, "Oh, I watch your video." So I said, "Well, drop me a message." But how weird's that? You wouldn't expect, I'm just in Mosley having a beer on a Friday night, and someone says about Rachel's ghost in the pub. Yeah.
You're like, how the hell? Oh, YouTube. Yeah, that thing I do. Oh, that's right.
Gone to your local pub in the beer garden, and somebody wants to know what somebody in America calls Rachel's ghost.
And so the guy who was with, there were two guys. The other guy could tell maybe he's thinking, what the hell's talking about this guy,
Rachel's what?
He's like, who the hell is Rachel's ghost? Is he an undertaker or something?
So no, because I'm not sure if Gav and Dave are going to go to Den Bosch next April. I think that could happen. But I've got to book. So I've booked the shuttle, but I've not booked. I need to book my train to London from Manchester. So that'll cost me about £100. I need to book that. And then I need to book the hotel that I'm staying in as well, because I've not booked that either. So that's going to cost probably maybe 300 for 3 nights, maybe if I'm lucky.
It's not cheap in Bruges.
No, this is in Den Bosch.
Oh, Den Bosch, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So I need to do that over the next week or two, really, because it sneaks up on me. You know what I mean?
I'm going to Buffalo next year.
I know. I don't know if I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, I might go to that
because I'm going to do Canada first.
Yeah,
and then come down to Buffalo.
I'm hopeful on the Buffalo thing. I hope I can pull it off this year. Just Yeah,
Rich,
it didn't go.
Rich, if I'm coming over, you've got to go now. There's no
Where-
excuses. This point is it.
Where is Buffalo? Where is it?
Buffalo is just. I mean, if you know where the Great Lakes are in the United States, kind of in the middle, top left middle.
Where would you fly to if you went to Buffalo?
You can fly into Buffalo. It has an airport. It's not a huge one. For you, it'd be like flying from London to Chicago. Would probably be the easiest way,
Would
and
it?
then up to Buffalo with a connector
Right. Okay.
or something like that. Or
How far is Buffalo to Chicago if you're going to drive it?
several hours.
Okay, so you're better off doing connection flights
But
down to
yeah,
Buffalo.
yeah.
Okay,
Keep
right.
in mind, the United States is like distances that. Oh, that's not very far. It's like a 6.5, 8 hour drive.
Yeah.
But
So my plan for next year is to go to Canada and meeting up with Frank from 33 RPM, meeting up with Rob from Northern Revolutions, and then I'm going to fly down to Buffalo and then meet up with Richard and all the rest of the gang. I think David Atkinson is coming back over again. He wants to do it again, I think.
Is he doing it again?
I think so, yeah. Because he said to me, I had him on the live stream a few weeks ago, and he said, Chris, if you're going to do it, you need to book soon because it's really hard to get hotels, like a decent hotel nearby where they're hosting. So, yeah.
I need to speak to David and see what he's doing because he did quite a long trip, but I think he said if he does it again, he'll do it more of a quicker.
Yeah.
Not as long. I don't think he's going to go to Canada and stuff.
yeah, because he went from. I want to say he went from. Where does he live? He lives up in the north.
Newcastle.
No,
he's from Newcastle. Sorry. So
he might have flown directly into Toronto, tooled around there, and then drove. I think he drove in with Brian.
Yeah,
I think he done Heathrow, Toronto. I believe. I think.
Could be. Yeah. Did he say he's going to go then next year?
Well, he has mentioned a few times saying when I've had them on the live stream, and Richard's been on as well. I'm like, I'm seriously thinking about it. He was like, yeah, I'm up for it. But he said next time maybe just flying straight into Buffalo rather than doing the Canada trip. I'm trying to do it all in one go, Rob. So I'm trying to do Canada, then come down instead of trying to do 2 trips.
No.
So I'll go for longer.
Yeah.
And then meet up with people, and then meet up with Rich and all the rest of them, maybe in Buffalo. We'll see. It's all money, though, isn't it? So you've got to kind of add it all up.
But I think this next MGK thing, I mean, there was 12, 13 people this year. I would say it's going to be double next year. It's going to be a bigger one.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether anyone else from the UK. I think David is going to go and you're going to go. And if I go, but I'm not sure whether anyone else would go. Apart from that, I don't see anyone else that go. Do you really?
No, not really. I think I've wanted to go and meet up with the guys that I usually do the live streams for ages. And Frank, I've been friends with Frank for fucking years and years and years. But he's always saying, when you're coming over, and we'll do something and whatever. Yeah. But it's all it's planning, Rob. You know what it's like. You just don't go there. You've got to think, right? I'm going to Canada, meet hotels. Then I need to get a change flight down to Buffalo. I got to stay in Buffalo. Then I got to work out how the fuck I'm going to get from Buffalo back to fucking Cardiff. And then Cardiff is like 2 hours away from Tenby.
Yeah.
So it's not just down the road for me.
No.
For me to get to Bristol, it takes nearly fucking 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
It does. It's quicker for me to get to Manchester.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
I'm thinking that maybe we'd go on either Wednesday or Thursday and then come back on the Monday or something like that. Do it over 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot more affordable, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking for me too, would be to go in on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday. That would be plenty, I think.
Yeah.
But
Rob, maybe we should arrange a meeting with me, you and David, not on a live stream, but just to have a meet up and just say, look, Dave, what did you do? How did you do it?
Yeah,
and go from there.
I know.
Yeah, well,
no. Dave said that he did. I think he said it cost him about $4,000, but
oh yeah,
I think he did. He did it. He was away for like well over a week, wasn't he? So if that was sort of cut in half, then I'd be a bit more interested. You know what I mean? But if I'm going to go to Den Bosch in April,
yeah,
I'm going to Den Bosch in a couple of weeks. I'm going to Brussels. It's and I'll be going. I like going doing stuff, but I would like to meet most of the people from the VC.
Yeah.
A few people I don't want to meet, but hopefully they
them all.
Honestly, there's a few people who they won't want me to be there. They won't. So.
Oh, I'd love to be in that room and you just walk in and you could see the uncomfortable seats twitching.
I don't think I'd go if I was going to be there.
It'd be like Rob walking into a Western bar with the swinging bar doors, but he walks in.
I just got this picture in my head, like Rob just coming in with a cowboy hat on, going, "Remember me, bitches. You're the reason why you're here. Is all about me."
If Edwin is going to be there, that'll be good, wouldn't it? If Edwin turned up.
Yeah, apparently I was voted like the most missed at the last one. It was like everybody wanted you to be there, Richard. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I bet when you're watching it though, I was like wishing I was there. So I bet you would be the same, wouldn't you? You'd be wishing you were there.
Yeah. I mean, I was glad I was able to join in on the little live streams that Trevor did.
I managed to go on a little live stream.
Yeah. The connection was terrible, but it worked out.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, for David Atkinson, I thought his videos were top notch. The GoPro and the rest of it, especially with Brian, meeting up with Brian first and then on the chat and, showing everybody. And I thought it was brilliant. I honestly thought.
Yeah, it's good. I need Dave.
Simon says it'll be fine.
Is Simon going to Leeds? Ask him. Simon, are you going to Leeds?
See what he says. I'll keep an eye over there on the chat.
Rob? So go back to Record Phase quick. So like the one in Bristol and the one in Leeds.
Yeah.
Do they have like bigger ones? I know they have one every other week or every week, but is it kind of the big ones at every couple of months?
The what's he put there? Yes. Oh, right. So he's going. So the one in Leeds is the second Saturday of every month, and there's probably well over 50 dealers there. Pretty good.
It's good size.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good. That's one that I'll go to maybe twice a year, something like that. But I'm spoiled because every weekend, if I want, I can go to a record fair. I've not really been buying as many records recently. I mean, I spoiled myself today. I bought 4, and then I'm going to a record fair on Sunday, and I'll be buying a few on Sunday. But I've been pretty good this year. I've hardly been to a car boot sale. I've hardly been to one. So I've been to about 3. So
what you should do, Rob, is get like a piggy bank, and every time you think you need an album, chuck 20 quid in it. You can save up there for Den Bosch.
So I had I've actually got €100 from last time.
Okay, yeah.
But I had a fund that I was putting money in it, and then I had to get some work done, on my gutters on my house.
All right, yeah.
Right.
It was over $1,000.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Haven't you got a fucking ladder?
No, you couldn't do it. No. It's expensive. It's like my next door neighbour, she had 2 nice front, a front and back door on.
Yeah.
And I was looking at them and I'm thinking, I won't mind. And I was asking how much they were. And it was over $3,000 for a couple of really, hours. So everything's expensive, isn't it?
Oh, it's gone up. Everything's gone up.
And going up. I had some
every-
work done in my house, my windows and doors, and what else did I have done? And yeah, it was almost not quite 20, but damn close, $20,000.
I'll just give you an example, right? So I was in Tesco's in Tenby a couple of days ago, right? I went in, I bought a bottle of Coke, about the same size as this bottle, right? Fucking £2.70
Yeah,
for a bottle of Coke.
yeah.
You having a fucking laugh, mate?
Yeah.
I remember buying a pint for £2.50.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably get on a deal 24 cans for £8. But if you go in as a random, just wanting to pick up a bottle of Coke, like one of those, the smaller ones. Yeah, the cheap.
Little minis, yeah.
Yeah. What's a lot of money to shell out before you even bought anyway. Yeah. So if you go to Den Boss, to me, buying the records is part of the trip, really. So it's a trip.
Percentage of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a holiday. It's a break. It's a memory. And if I'm not really, obviously I'm looking for records, but that's not the be all and end all. It's the whole experience.
Oh,
yeah,
exactly. It's like, it's not like going to Disney World. It isn't about coming home with the Mickey Mouse thing. It's about going to Disney World. It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah. And there's going to be a few, there'll be a few people there that whose channels I know for sure. So John Downey's definitely going. But he's flying from Birmingham, and he's booked his hotel.
Oh gosh!
So we'll be together because I've met John probably 6 times now. He was in Den Bosch last time. I've been on VC meetups with him before, so he's someone that I don't mind spending time with. He's like one of the few people that I don't mind spending time with. So that'll be okay being with him.
Yeah, nobody you want to just go.
I'm not going to for 3 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
But yes.
Simon was talking about the trip to Leeds.
Oh, Leeds, yeah. So is Simon staying with Ian and then coming up with Ian and Nick? Is that because it's only a month away? That it's like a month off. Yeah. It'll be about the 10th of October or something like that he's coming up. Because I've never met Simon, so he's like somebody I'd like to meet in the UK. Obviously, there's most people in the UK. I've never met.
That's the plan.
I've never met Richard McCook because he's in Northern Ireland. He's never sort of come over, and I've never met like James Griffiths. I've not met him, and he's only about an hour from me. But I've never.
I'm gonna be honest, Rob. That quite surprised me. You've never met him.
No,
because I think you'd get on really well with him.
No, I don't.
I would think too. Yeah.
No, I won't get on with him. No, and I've met Ross Goodall though. Because you like Ross, don't you, Richard?
No, who?
Ross Goodall. Ross.
I know of him. I don't think he knows me. He's one of the people I comment on his stuff, but he never comments back. But
I've met him a couple of times. He's recently done a video with James, didn't he?
I saw that. Yeah.
Was it about Squeeze? Oh no, Paul McCartney.
No, it's the Paul McCartney's Tug of War.
Yeah, Tug of War.
It was a good one.
Do you like Paul McCartney Tug of War?
I do. I was very late to that one, and when I got it, I was like, "Why did I wait so long getting this? It's a good album."
I know you're into Bruce Springsteen now, aren't you? So I was in this record shop today, and I didn't buy the records because I can't be doing with Bruce Springsteen. But they had is it called Lucky Town?
Yeah.
So they had that
by car. Yeah.
Original pressing of that for £6.
bargain.
Yeah, they had, the one with the like writing on the front, one of the early ones. One of his early albums. It's got like.
Oh yeah. It's yeah, I know what it is. I can't think what it's called.
That was £6, and they had, his early one with his face on the cover. One of his really early ones, dead close up. That was £6. So you could get 3 Bruce Springsteen albums for 18 quid. But I can't be doing with Bruce Springsteen. He does me head in. So
I would say Bruce Springsteen is an acquired taste. I've been through phases with him, and it's just like I got into Bruce Springsteen early, and then it just kind of like here and there. That's what I want.
But it's a bit like Van Morrison for me. I just can't be doing with it.
I got to be honest. I'm with you with Van Morrison. Have you listened, Rob, to Nebraska recently?
No.
That's a good album.
Yeah,
very good album.
Yeah, I've got. What have I got? I've got. Is it Something in the Darkness? I've got that.
Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got The River. I've got Born in the USA. I've got Tunnel of Love. Is it called?
Yeah.
That's probably my favourite. I think that's all I've got. I've got Greatest Hits. Have you got the Greatest Hits?
Hang on.
I did. He has to have it.
No, mine's not that one. It's a different one. The one from about 20 years.
The first one, yeah. I've got that one as well, yeah.
What's on that then? Is it literally?
It's a newer Greatest Hits.
How many?
So the last Greatest Hits would take you up to pretty much Philadelphia. This will take you past that.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, but he's not done any good since Philadelphia, has he?
The last album he brought out in
controversial.
Well, I really enjoyed the lost tracks he'd done in lockdown. So all the songs that didn't make any of his albums, he brought out, and I thought it was fantastic, to be honest.
How many tracks?
Oof. Well, there's a 9 LP box set, and I've got the 2 LP box set, and I think there's about 20 tracks.
It's hard work, though, isn't it? How do you regulate the time to absorb that? Because I can't. It's too much.
And it's all new stuff. I would be like, oh my God, this is going to take me a month to get through. More than that.
And the rest. Because I don't know about you. So say I listen to an album. The first time I listen to an album, it's not really sinking in, is it? That's like the first playback.
Yeah.
The second time, it'll just start to register. It's only like the 4th and 5th time you really start to pick up the groove.
True. So, unless it's an immediate listen, but a lot of that stuff is not.
But if it's immediate, chances are you're not going to like it in the long run, are you? If it's too immediate.
That's true. You get tired of it.
Yeah, you got that Shame. I nearly bought a Shame record today for £10. You know that one where the group's on the front, one of the early ones.
Yes, it's like their first one where it's like they're standing in a field or something. That is a really good album.
For £10 today, I nearly bought that because I like them, but I've just never kind of bought anything by them. But I like them.
Well, when we had David Atkinson on my live stream a few weeks ago, and he was talking about Bruce Springsteen, and he said he knows his mate who's given him the link to a digital download for the 9 LP box set, and he said that's enough for me because he said, remember, Richie said he's bought Bruce Springsteen box sets and he's never actually listened to them. He still goes back to the original, aka Curtis.
Hi, Curtis.
He still goes back to the original albums he bought back in the day.
I know. That's what it's like. I can't remember. I was watching a live stream and someone was saying, "Oh, you don't listen to the original." Oh, were you zooming in because Curtis was here?
Yeah.
I think he was saying on a live stream, and he was saying they'll do like remixes of certain records. But you always go back to the original,
yeah,
because that was the best mix of it, not all sort of outtakes.
Well, that's one of my biggest hangups with one of my biggest hangups with reissues and expanded editions of whatever is I don't want take 5, take 16, a failed start on the same song. Elvis Presley stuff is a lot like that. I'm just like, I don't want to hear 14 different versions of Burning Love. No, I don't want that.
But Rob, just think yourself, like, Bruce is not pushing this stuff out. It's the record label itself. It's they think, oh, we can see cash here now. Like, the next album I'm going to buy of Bruce is Nebraska. It's not the acoustic version. It was going to be kind of the rock version with the band behind him. So I think that should be interesting.
I bought
this is good.
In my local charity shop. So my local charity shop, they sell CDs like 6 for £1 or £1 each.
Yeah.
You've just bought this, haven't you? They had that.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Hold Steady.
Hold Steady. That is so good. I love that album.
It's Brian recommended it to me on one of the live streams. He was like, you may enjoy this. And I picked it up. I bought it off eBay. Cost me like 15 quid.
That's good. Yeah, so I know the Hold Steady and I quite like them, but didn't have anything by them. So in this charity shop, they've got some really good stuff that's a little bit more expensive. So I bought this. Let me show you this. Oh, so I bought this from my local charity shop.
Yeah.
This cost me 25 quid, right? So what it is, so £25. So it's, to me, that's not bad. So what it is,
no, not bad at all.
You lift this. How do you do it now? Oh no! So this comes out of here.
Yeah.
So this is the Clash singles.
Yeah.
So 25 quid, I thought, and it's like brand new. So this comes off, and then you've got all the singles by the Clash.
Oh wow!
All in like that.
Hey Rob,
So,
how you doing, gentlemen?
Hey mate.
So for 25 quid, I thought that's a nice little buy. That, like London Calling. What else have we got in here? Oh yeah. So to get all,
like the complete singles, or is it just like a lot of singles?
All of them, all the singles the Clash did in a really nice box for 25 quid. So I'm happy with that.
God, I would be too. That's nice.
But I was in a shop today, and they had all the Oasis. Because Rob's here, isn't he?
Perfect timing.
They had all the Oasis what?
They had all the Oasis singles.
Shit, I want those.
All the 7-inch singles. I was tempted because one of the only ones I haven't got is Don't Look Back in Anger. I haven't got that on a 7-inch. And
I don't have any of the singles. The only single I have is the 12-inch Supersonic. That's it.
Ah, right, yeah.
And I need them because all the B-sides and everything on those singles are fantastic.
Yeah. Sam went to see Oasis, didn't he?
He did. He saw them in New Jersey.
I bet he stood out like a sore thumb, didn't he, in there?
He was texting me the whole time and sending me video clips, and he said it was. I said for me it would have been a religious experience, and he goes, "Yeah, just about."
Yeah.
He was sat next to some British people as well, Rob.
Yeah.
And, do you know where they turn round and do?
He didn't do the pause. Then I go, "What's wrong with you, man? How could you be a goddamn Oasis fan?"
That's good.
He said he was too afraid to ask them. I'm like, I'm sure, mate, if they're from Britain, they would have put their arm around you going, come on,
without
lad.
hesitation.
Go.
Either you're from Britain or you're an Oasis fan, no questions asked.
Yeah. Simon, is Spiral Carpets, is that the new one with the white cover, or is it the old one that Rob showed?
Has he bought the Inspirals? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Carpet's greatest. It was 40 pounds. The seal was broken, so technically it was used and not new, as the price reflects. 40 pounds seemed to me that 40 pounds is a lot for that if it's only 2 albums, but
Well, the one I've got, that's a good price.
okay.
Yeah,
The
that's
one I got, I think I got mine really cheap. It was like maybe 20 or 30, and it's a double too.
Different though, isn't it? Yours is the new one.
Yeah, that's the one I have. So it's the one he said that's the same one he got. I think 40 is a little high for that, but
yeah, because it's on Amazon that, isn't it, for about 30, that I think.
Yeah.
It's don't get me wrong, it's really good. It has like everything I could ever need.
But I was in so I went to my charity shop about 3 weeks ago, and as I was walking up the stairs, Graham, the guitarist, was coming downstairs, from the Inspirals. He's someone, he knows Noel Gallagher. So I was with his dog, and he bought a couple of records. He bought Teardrop Explodes, and he bought Echo and the Bunnymen. So I was having a chat with him, and he was asking about the channel. And I said to him, you're going playing. They were supporting Ocean Colour Scene in Blackpool I saw him on the Wednesday. But he said that they are going back in the studio and they're going to do some new music. So maybe that'll be coming out next year at some point. So that'll be nice. Noel Gallagher's always said appreciative of when he was like the 5th member of the Inspiral Carpets, because he wasn't just a roadie. Even though he was a roadie, he was when they were doing any negotiations and things like that, he sat in. And he's always saying that when Oasis were doing deals, particularly in the early days, that experience of seeing how the Inspiral Carpets did business really helped him with Oasis, with Alan McGee, at Creation.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alan McGee, what a character.
Mr. Walker, guess who went to watch The Darkness the other night?
Rob.
Oh.
Tell us about it, Rob. Was it good?
It was fucking fantastic.
Was it?
They were every bit as awesome. The venue was a shithole and the acoustics were crap. But aside from that, they were amazing. Justin Hawkins is the consummate rock front man.
Yeah.
It was everything that I wanted it to be. It was so good. So good.
Yeah.
Just don't ask me about my Justin Hawkins close encounter.
Why? What happened?
Okay. Can I tell the story again, Richard? I told it on my Wednesday night show.
Go for it.
Okay. They were playing in a small venue in a small town where people are like, who the hell's The Darkness, right? So I thought, okay, maybe I got a chance to meet Justin Hawkins. Maybe. So I get to the venue. I'm there like 45 minutes before they go on. The opener's probably on stage. You don't want to listen to it, Simon? Don't listen. It's your chance to tune out if you don't like what I have to say. So I find the buses are parked in the alley, like 2 doors down from the venue. So I'm just standing there. I'm like, maybe they'll come out for smoke. You never know, right?
Yeah,
I'm standing there, and I'm kind of on the corner of the alley in the street, and the bus is like, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet away. And there's people walking down the sidewalk, and I'm facing in the alley. And I happen to sort of turn towards the street. And this guy walks by me and then turns in the alley, and I'm not expecting it to be fucking Justin Hawkins.
No.
But, of course, it was.
Right.
And sort of make eye contact with him, and I'm like, because it took my brain, because I'm stupid apparently. It took my brain a minute to kind of register, right? Because I don't expect him in jeans and running shoes and a bomber jacket walking around me on the street. So it took me like 4 or 5 seconds to go, holy shit, that's him. By the time I realized, holy shit, that's him, he's getting to the bus, and I literally went, holy shit. And he turns around and looks at me because he's figured out that I figured out who he is. And he does one of these like, woo, like, his high falsetto vocal things, just kind of like a, haha, you missed, sucker. So didn't get to meet him, but I was 3 feet away from him and didn't realize it was him. So is what it is.
I
What a
met
story.
It's a fun story.
I've told Rob this before. I've met Frankie, the bassist from The Darkness, and they were playing in Brixton Academy. They were This is before they went big, back in 2003, 2004 time. And I'm taking a piss. And Frank, you can't miss him. He's like fucking.
He's like 7 feet tall.
He's got his fucking bandana on. He's got fucking latex on, and I'm kind of like, and I went. He went. I said, "Are you Frankie?" And he went, "Yeah." And he zipped up, shook my hand full of piss, and fucked off. Obviously, I washed my hands because
you never know where that's been.
Yes.
Right?
That's what I thought. And I told my mates, and they were like, you should have kept the piss in your hand. I was like, where the fuck am I going to put it? It's my right hand.
I got a joke, but I'm not going there.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin Richard's lives.
So, how long's the tour that they're doing? Are they doing a few dates then over there?
Yeah, they did. They're doing a North American thing, and they had 3 dates here in Canada. They did Toronto, they did Kitchener, Ontario, and then they did Montreal before they headed back south.
Right.
So I've been a fan since the very beginning, so it was great to see them live in a venue that was a shithole, standing room only kind of theater. I use theater loosely. It was a theater once upon a time, and I think there might have been 1,000 people there, not even, maybe 800 people there.
But I would rather see that, Rob, intimate kind of concert than watching it like if they were in tour in the UK, they do like 80,000 people.
Right.
Oh, I'd rather do the small venue for sure.
Same, 100%.
I don't think they're not as big as they used to be, are they?
No.
They're not as big as.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think they.
Well, when Permission to Land obviously got released, that was massive.
Oh, it's huge.
I don't
think if you talk to most people from North America, that's all they know is "I Believe a Thing Called Love." Like,
have they had a hit in the last 15 years? I don't think so. At least not here.
No, I don't know. I don't know about hits anymore. I've kind of the days of things being a hit have sort of gone. Off.
That's true.
I watched
number one for a week.
just off subject slightly, but what Rob just said there, Mr. Walker. I was watching on the news that Adele had said she'd stopped Spotify shuffling her songs because she wanted they've algorithmed the album so that it makes an album rather than you just shuffling fucking songs all the time.
Yeah.
I thought, that makes sense because the artist wanted the tracks to come out that way.
Yeah.
So,
I've got a Canadian band here. I don't know if nobody talks about this band, and I didn't know that much about them, but I absolutely love this. So, do you know this band?
Oh, Broken Social Scene, absolutely.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, have you got any records by them?
I do not. I mean, I know their music, and I've got some stuff digitally, but I don't have any physical copies. No.
So they had this in my charity shop, for £1, and I knew about them, but I wasn't. And when I played this, I thought it was really, really good.
It is good.
So,
sorry, what are they called there, Rob? What did you say?
Broken Social Scene.
They've been around for a while too.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. So I've been checking their albums, but I mean, this cost me £1, and if I want to get the album, it's about 32 quid. So there's a choice to make there, isn't there? But I have been enjoying this. It's really, really good.
Yeah, it is good.
Well, there's quite a lot of members that are fluid. There's quite a lot of members that have come and gone.
It's more like it's kind of like Fleetwood Mac, and it's more like a musical collective than a band.
Yeah, and it's quite hard to sort of pigeonhole, but it's the kind of music that I'm really enjoying. So I like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So
this is what I love about being on the VC. You find that record in the UK when they're not that big in the UK, but they're from Canada, and love that.
Yeah.
Well, you take it from Rob from Northern Revolutions here. Like, I would never have discovered Adam Baldwin, which I'm fucking Mr. Walker. If you haven't heard of Adam Baldwin, fucking hell, you need to get on that. That's brilliant. Blue Rodeo recently got into.
That's two. Keep going. There's more.
Band.
you know,
Matt Mays. Who
yeah,
else?
well, it's like it's endless. And every time a package comes here, I just go to go to
You're-
list. That's
you're-
what Rob is.
Flashing the cash, though, haven't you, Chris,
Oh,
recently?
I got another one. Max Webster.
Yeah, well, the thing is, see, Rob, when you're fucking loaded, you've got to spend the money somewhere. So
Yeah.
I wish I had that problem.
So, how's your job going, Chris? Anyway, because you're quite new, aren't you, in your job now? Are you enjoying it?
yeah, all good since I won the lottery. Everything's great. Yeah. I said last month, I spoke to Richard and Rob with this. Yeah, I'm going to slow down on the fucking record collecting year. And
Yeah.
then I go back and watch live streams that fucking Rob has done or Rich has done. And I go, fucking good God. And then I have people on the live stream going, oh, I think you'd like this, Chris. And then I end up getting on fucking eBay. I think in the last 2 months, I've spent about fucking 600 quid on fucking vinyl. So,
But here's the thing:
well,
just because we say you like it, it doesn't mean you have to buy it.
but I
It's
do
true.
like it. That's the fucking problem.
This is
If
what
you
I'm
know
trying
you
to
do
do. I am trying very hard to start just streaming things and making playlists of things that I would like to stream and not buy the damn thing. But it backfires every single time that I'm like, oh my God, I love this album. Now I have to go out and buy it. And it happens again.
But
and
the
again.
problem is, Rich, right? I've said this to you at the beginning of the stream. I enjoy the whole experience of vinyl records. I enjoy putting the record on and then actually reading the inside of how that fucking record was made. Like, and what the artist was going through in their experience in their life at that time.
True.
You know. And then
I'm with you because if I don't physically have it, it doesn't feel like I'm getting the full experience.
Yes. Yes.
That 100%. That's part of the problem too. But I also am counting the number of times I buy an album, play it, I love it, it goes on that shelf and it sits there for 10 fucking years and I don't play it again. Or I play it 3 times. That's it. And I'm like, "Whoa."
But do you know what I do on a Sunday? Sometimes I do the Discog shuffle. Because then I have to, right, okay, that's the album that's been selected. I'm going to put it on now. And that's it.
I make my kid come in and pick a record. He's in the other room playing. I just come in and go, pick one. And he picks it, and then I play it.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what the hell it is. He buggers off into the other room. But yeah, I'm talking about you.
No, but if you spend easy to spend 200 a month. So if you spend 200 a month, that's $2.5 a year, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's better than buying drugs, isn't it? That's why you look at it.
It is. You know. So for a lot of people, that'd be crazy because they just say you can stream it for $15 a month. You know, you could have it for a year, any music you want, and it might cost you $130 for a year. You know,
or download it from a torrent site for free.
Yeah.
Or that. Yeah,
But
you're a torrent boy. I get that.
But then, Rob, you got that album is yours. You own that.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing, isn't it? It's what we're into. Some people like spending money on
Lego and stuff.
no, but
Let's not talk about that, Chris.
I was going to say, I was waiting for that. As soon as I said that, I was like, oh, fuck, I just said something.
everybody spends their disposable stomach, don't
There
they?
you go.
Lego Indiana Jones sitting on my desk.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
Lordy.
That's what Gavatsman Spin does, isn't it? Builds Lego all the time.
I think
I have an excuse. I have a 9-year-old, so
Oh, then it is. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it was my son that bought the $1,000
Of course it
Lego
was.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, of course it was.
It's his
Phil-
fault.
Oh, what toilet stuff. I mean,
Thing
So-
is, at the end of the day, is what makes you happy, and vinyl records make me happy. So
True. It makes me happy, but it also makes me frustrated because I'm like, all of this, like this month for me has been like record avalanche. I feel like I'm buried in new stuff. And then I just need to just like put the brakes on, like maybe next month. I don't think that I have any pre-orders coming in October, and I'm going to keep it that way if I can. Get caught up mentally.
Yeah.
I said that, and then they announced the Springsteen, Nebraska.
Yeah, I said that to
that.
Rob, didn't I?
And I had to pre-order What's the Story of Morning Glory deluxe set, and yeah, I went from having none to having about 5 or 6 on order.
Well, Rob, it is available on Amazon now, by the way.
I know, that's where I ordered it from.
All this fucking time. Because me and Rob been texting back and forth going, it's not available. I'll have to fucking pre-order from America. It's going to cost me fucking double and that shit. And he went,
yep.
And as I'm sending a message going, it's on HMV, he texts me going, it's on HMV.
Rob, are you getting the Beatles Anthology 4 then? You getting that?
I will get it, yeah, now that they've got it separately. It's a lackluster offering.
Yes.
There's so much better they could have put on there, but as a completist, I need it. And I like, I don't really necessarily give a shit about remixes, but I'm intrigued by the Free as a Bird and Real Love remixes because I love both those songs, and to hear what they did with the demixing technology.
Yeah.
It was quite funny, actually, because you did the video saying, I'm not going to get it. And you went, unless they bring that out. And then, like, 2 weeks later, they fucking brought it out. You were like, fucking winner.
But that's been the pervasive thing ever since they announced that box. This entire VC has just gone mental. It's like, why didn't they just release 4?
Well, I tell you what happened, Rich. They watched Rob's video and they went, good God, we have to bring it out now.
Full responsibility.
Because I influence tens of people.
This video is not brought to you by the Beatles, by the way.
Well, I think they realize that if they want to keep milking the catalog, because listen, anytime they put shit out, it's just different versions of stuff that's already out, right? Like, let's say they do a Rubber Soul Super Deluxe next year. There's not any new music on that, right? So I think Apple realized they pushed us they pushed the fan base one step too far with Anthology. And if they want to continue milking this year after year, then they got to be reasonable about how they do it.
Well, put it this way. Since they've released that, I've had 3 email updates saying, this is still available. This is still available. This is still available. I'm like, well, this is not fucking selling them, lads.
That was my thought. And I was like, I bet pre-orders were just like...
Well, the mono box set, obviously that's going to sell like that.
Of course.
But this stuff, is it going to sell big? No, probably not.
Wait, what about that Wings set? Anyone interested in that?
I don't want that one either.
Nope.
No.
What about you, Chris? You're a greatest hits guy.
Got it. I got the Wings greatest hits, the original that my mum gave me.
I've got a... Yeah, look what I got. From the charity shop.
Uh-oh. Got to make them big again.
Rob won't like this. Look.
Oh, fuck.
Wingspan.
And it's on cassette. He loves a cassette, Rob does.
50p,
wow.
50p, that's bargain, that.
I'd love that on vinyl, but...
Simon's got this on vinyl. And it's worth quite a lot of money, but Simon's got this. You know what Simon's like? He's a bit sneaky, isn't he? He's got some valuable pressings, hasn't he, Simon?
He does.
But I like Wings, me. I think they've done some great stuff, me. So
I love Wings. My problem with this Wings set is the fact that I have 90% of all that stuff. I don't need another anthology of that stuff. So
I prefer Wings to Paul McCartney on his own, if I'm being honest.
I don't like either Wings or Paul McCartney.
I'm not a fan. I'm a John Lennon guy. So
absolutely, me too. But even the John stuff, like John just put out that whatever that new. I'm not doing that either because it's too expensive.
Simon says he has it on CD, cassette, and vinyl.
Wow, good Simon, good that.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I have it on CD.
It's never ending though, isn't it? Every week there's something coming out, so it's just
Well, now the holidays are coming.
Are you, Mr. Walker? Are you a Paul McCartney album fan or not?
I've got some of his records. Call me a fan of be a bit. One of my favorite. I like Flaming Pie. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. So I've got Flaming Pie. I've got Tug of War, but I don't think it's any good. I've got McCartney 2. I don't think it's that good. I don't think they're that good.
Can I ask you a question and try not to fucking laugh, you lads? But do you think a Paul McCartney greatest hits is pretty much all you need?
Yeah.
I don't even think you need that.
No.
Well, you got to live and let die. You know, Roger Moore, mate. But what I'm saying is, like, for me, I don't get his music.
No.
There's some all right songs.
Yeah, that's fine. That's allowable.
As far as I'm concerned, all you need is Band on the Run, and the hell with the rest of it.
Well, that's Wings.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Wings too.
Paul McCartney solo. There's not any. Personally, I think Flaming Pie is a really good record. I think that works. I think it works as a record. But if you think of Paul McCartney in the 80s, he had a hit with that Coming Up, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he did. If you look at the Tug of War album, that wasn't a hit single. Take It Away is a nice, catchy song. He did the Pipes of Peace, which is a bit corny. There's not a lot.
He put out a lot of drivel.
Yeah, there's not a lot, really.
That's my thing with Paul McCartney's albums in general, is that it's a bunch of songs put together. They're not well curated. There's a couple of good songs, and the rest is
Yeah.
And if you took like the best songs of all of his solo stuff, you would make one good album.
Yeah, I think so.
You could see how affected he was, like when John went, because John was on the albums he's apart from Yoko Ono, because I can't fucking stand his voice because you're just screaming off fucking time. But like, if you listen to his albums, I remember in lockdown I was listening to his. He brought out a box set that I've got. I think it's absolutely tremendous. Like Cold Turkey, he's talking about drugs. But what a singer! What a songwriter! It just connects me so much compared to. And I listen to Paul, and it lasts like fucking 5 minutes. I go, this is fucking shit. This is like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
I love your point about Yoko because I can't stand her either.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: there are some albums that they did together where it has some of his best stuff on it, but you got to tolerate her shit too. Like Double Fantasy, the John stuff on Double Fantasy is fantastic.
Well, that's why they
just like every other
song.
That's why they brought us streaming music. You can skip the shit out of it and go for the song you want.
The thing with McCartney is though, so Wings McCartney, that's the 1970s, and I think did some good stuff. I even like With a Little Luck and Good Night Tonight. John Lennon was in the 70s, so his music in the 70s was pretty decent. Obviously, John Lennon was shot. He wasn't able to do a load of crap like Paul McCartney's been able to do a load of crap. So our thoughts on John Lennon finishes with Double Fantasy and those great songs.
Yeah, that's fair.
45 years he could have been making music that was a bit average, which is like Paul McCartney. So it's a little bit harsh on Paul McCartney. I think he was pretty good in the 70s, but since the 1970s, I think it's... When I went to see Paul McCartney in about 2010, I wasn't there to see Paul McCartney songs. I wanted to hear him do the Beatles songs and the Wings songs. Yep. And that's what he did. That's what he did. So
yeah,
same.
If you went seeing Paul McCartney and he just did all his solo stuff, they'd be banging the doors down, wouldn't they? They want back.
They want the Beatles. They wanted to sing the songs.
Yeah, it's like Rob said, they want Band on the Run is a pretty good record, isn't it? You know. Some of Ram's pretty good as well, you know. I think Ram's got some good stuff on it.
But that's the thing. It's like anything. No, even McCartney and Wings. Put all of McCartney's post-Beatles stuff in one bag and just pull out the best of it. It's only one or two albums. There isn't like, oh my God, that was I like Band on the Run. I love Band on the Run. I like Venus and Mars. I don't like all of Venus and Mars. My favorite Wings album would be Back to the Egg, and they won't really reissue the damn thing. And I don't, but only half of Back to the Egg is really any good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's this? I had to squeeze Ollie's teeth. Man.
Right, I'm going to go now because I've got to go. I'm working in the morning, so good to see you, Rob.
You too, Rob.
See you, Chris.
Thanks for coming.
See you, Richard. See you later.
And he's out of here. What?
There we are. Rob Walker on your channel.
You know you've made it.
You know, Rob was one of the two Robs. Were like some of the first people that subbed to my channel. I have been talking to Rob Walker since I think he commented on my very first video because I was like my second video was the one of like UK bands that rock my world. He was on that. I was like, oh my god, I love this band. I've heard of that one. So it's yeah.
The reason why I subscribed to the channel was because of Mr. Northern Revolutions, because he went on the live stream and went, oh, he's got a channel. I was like, oh shit.
What we've established tonight is that I hold a lot of influence over Chris, apparently. What records he buys, what channels he watches. I think you should wear shorts every day like I do.
I do too. Manchester bands are so much stronger than Liverpool's. Beatles are the biggest, of course, especially when Manchester is superior.
I'm like Anchorman. It looks good up until you get to like the waist.
It does? What?
Okay.
Something wrong with your camera then, Chris.
One of the things I take pride in fact, in my entire educational teaching career, I never wore suits and ties, dress shirts with a tie, and I wore shorts as often as I could. And every supervisor I ever worked with did not give a flying fuck that I was wearing shorts.
That's awesome.
Maybe I have nice legs. I don't know, but I'll take it. I was just happy. It's like, oh, good.
I've never seen them.
I dress for comfort because I'm on the ground working with kids, for God's sake. I'm not going to dress up like, what is this, Mr. Simon? Pretty much everyone follows every department. Whatever, dude. Oh, geez. All right. Where are we at? We're at the 157 mark.
It's just been a good live stream tonight.
This has been fun.
We've covered Record Store Day. We've had Mr. Walker on. Rob came on. He insulted him straight away, which is the go-to. I think at this point. But you know what you're saying about the Oasis EPs, Rob? I've never seen them like in out and about. Like I've never seen them. So
well, they're out there. I mean, they issued them on CD. They issued them on 45 back in the day. I see the CDs from time to time, but I'd love to get them all because I don't know that all the B-sides have been amassed into a collection other than for the first two albums. They're what ended up on the master plan. But the rest of the singles, I don't think any of that stuff can be found anywhere other than the singles. So
can I make a little prediction here? So I was watching Boz, that vinyl channel the other day, showing the 5 inches and his 5-inch machine. And I thought that's something fucking the Beatles would do.
I have a 6-inch machine, but that's okay.
I bet you have. But
wow.
Right. That's what she said.
At least that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good thing my wife's upstairs.
Yeah, we've got small hands, we know. So
she would say that's centimeters, not inches.
There we go.
Anyway, continue on.
I've lost thought completely. So I do think that the Oasis going forward will be more like the Beatles, where they're bringing out.
Oh, I hope not.
We're going to do like singles now, but we're going to bring a version of. Remember they the Beatles brought out that box set with like the singles.
Yeah. Which I have no interest in buying, but they were the Beatles, right? I mean, all the B-sides for the singles, they're on the American albums, which I don't listen to.
I think they'll be staggered, to be honest.
But then they also put them on Monomasters or Past Masters so you can get them. So I don't need the singles. I don't need the EPs, although they're kind of cool. But for Oasis, for the last 5 albums, I believe, and I could be wrong, that those B-sides, the only place you find them are on those singles. So I'd like to get them. Now, they put them out last year. There's Volume 1 and Volume 2. They're 2 different box sets. I think there's a CD version. There is a 45 version of both of them. But to get both of them, it's like $1,000.
Yeah, no.
I can't do it.
But this is what I could see them doing, is going that horrible deluxe box set route and doing definitely maybe album reissued with all the B-sides on another album and charging $20 billion.
I hope not. I could see that, but I hope not, because I'm like, I already have 4 different copies of Definitely.
I don't think they can do yet. I think they can do what Beatles did. So a few years down the line.
Well, they've done one. They already have. They put out the 2 singles box sets already. So
yeah,
came out last year, but I can't. I want to put them all together on like a 2 LP compilation and sell them to us that way.
That would see. That's what I love, and like some of the bands like Feeder have done that. They have a B-sides albums, the triple.
Right.
Loved it. Perfect. It's all there. Biffy Clyro did several of them. I love those.
Do that. I would love that.
Yeah, do that.
Right, Rich. Good
Are
life.
we done?
I think so.
Actually, what time is it here? Oh, it's like, is it really 5?
I got half an hour before the ball game, so I got nothing to do.
We can chat later.
I'm going to wrap up this stream, but we'll stick around and yap a bit. But thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Rob Walker, for showing up. This is cool. And Rob at Northern Revolutions, thank you for being here. Chris, you and I have that live stream Sunday. What else is going on in the world? Rob, you got anything coming?
I'll have a video coming out on Sunday. I haven't recorded it yet. It's one that
most people know what it is.
It's going to be one that most people are not going to watch, but it's one that's been requested by several people, including one of you two.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's about him.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. It's something to do with going to a rodeo. I should imagine at this point.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out on Sunday. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Right. Stay tuned. Sunday. Subscribe to all.
Here, thank you, everyone. Maybe we'll do another Friday stream next week. We'll see which way the wind is going.